Morning. Thanks, Dan and Louise. On Morning Live today, with millions of people struggling with their rent, Rob Rinder is here to make sure whether you're a tenant or a landlord, you're clear on your rights.
And our Prime Minister has been pinged. But have you? We've been discovering how Test and Trace is affecting your life.
And we'll be finding out from the UK's best fact finders, the BBC Two QI elves, whether it's your top lip or your bottom lip that's the most useful.
Yes, we will get to the bottom of the lip situation a bit later on. Hello and welcome to Tuesday's Morning Live, where we're all rejoicing the news of a second successful vaccine. And Ryan Reynolds is coming to Wrexham. Anna
Haw's back, and she's been busy.
There you go, kid.
Doug will be bringing the Strictly Sparkle. But let's get to it. The NHS COVID-19 app has been downloaded over 19 million times since it was launched in England and Wales, and it's seen as a vital part of the test and trace effort. But now, last night saw the concluding part of a powerful documentary that tested our next guest's emotions like never before. Because during the first lockdown, Rob decided to put his legal skills to use as an ambassador for Shelter, one of the UK's leading homeless charities.
Yeah, and with unemployment rising, many are struggling to pay their rent and worried about what comes next.
Now, Rob, we've had so many questions from viewers, so I'm going to get through as many as I can. This is from Louise on email. She says she's in rented accommodation, pays £600 a month. Unfortunately, there was a serious leak in the roof, which has brought the ceiling down in my lounge. I've had to live in my bedroom now for 26 days. Am I eligible for rent reduction this month, and am I legally allowed to ask for this?
Well, Rob, we're going to try and get through as many as we can. Like I say, other people may want to break out of their contract because their financial circumstances have changed. Can they do this?
Well, and try and have an open discussion about
ways with the live show. We've run out of time. There's so many more.
A delight to watch.
Actually, just as you mentioned there, if you are worried about this stuff, there is Shelter. Of course, there are other organisations, as Rob mentions, Crisis Centre Point and the Salvation Army, who can really help. For more details, and if you didn't get your question right now, you can go to our website at bbc.co.uk/morninglive.
Now, coming up shortly, they've got the most streamed podcast in the UK, and between them, they can answer almost anything. But it's not just legends like Marcus Rashford helping out. Community heroes are stepping up everywhere, including at a school in North London, where I went along to lend a helping hand. You got some great tips for us today involving chicken. Yeah. Keep though, you know, once you've cooked the chicken, how long can you keep it? The roast chicken.
There are still options.
Yeah,
look, everyone's a bit
Silent Cow.
Tip, and I love my chicken, and it never lasts that long.
And with millions of tons of our household rubbish destined for landfill, where do we go when the landfill's full? That's the burning question for Joe Crowley, who filmed this before lockdown.
There you go. It's a reminder, isn't it? The importance of separating the rubbish from the recycling.
Absolutely. My Scott is obsessed with it.
Is he?
He certainly is, yeah.
We do
indeed. Now, Santas aren't the only elves hitting their busiest period of the year.
Morning, Anna and James. Anna, what is it then? Is it the top lip or the bottom lip? We think it's the bottom lip.
Discs which had grooves cut in them, tiny grooves, and they rubbed them a lot.
I just love that. Amazing.
It's all relevant.
This is what...
It must take you so long to do your research. Where on earth do you get your inspiration from?
A nightmare to go for a drink with, because you just ask loads. And this is my favourite pub quiz question of all time. How about that?
Oh,
it's just blown your mind, isn't it?
I'm confused now. I'm thinking.
2 countries in the world that start with an A but do not finish with an A. You have a think about it whilst we ask you the next question. OK, I know you've got TV shows galore, radio shows, a new book, new series, but this is the question from Anna. Why does pizza taste better in the morning?
It's
brilliant.
Unreal. I love that answer too. Do you have time, Anna, quickly, your favourite fact? Really, really quickly. Your favourite fact, Anna.
By total coincidence.
Oh,
Isn't that bizarre?
Brilliant.
I'm going to call you straight after the show and carry on this conversation, and you'll probably...
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, super.
Well, he was the runner-up in 2018. He won the Lion 2019. He fell head over heels in love on the Strictly dance floor, and now he's got a treat Strictly fans will love. Joe Sugg, hello, good morning.
Joe, you were smiling away, watching yourself back there, weren't you? Just great memories.
I was going to say...
You won the 2019 live tour, and now you're back behind the scenes with a Strictly podcast.
Yes, yeah, I'm
the weekend.
Yeah.
I suppose it's bitter break dance on Saturday night, wasn't it? It was superb.
It was amazing.
Americans.
No, I mean, my winners of J words, a lot of journeys happening. There's a lot of people.
How are you finding it? What's your experience of it?
Yeah, of course.
I heard in this new show, The Syndicate. What can you tell us? But you're both looking at me like, oh, don't know what we can say.
Well, not
Have I got someone in trouble now?
Not together, are we, Joe? But
We've got those scenes, and I was gutted about that. And we used to record our own. We used to pretend that we were you, and we would record on blank cassette tapes. We're trying to win the show.
That
Oh my goodness, who knew that?
That
I
is
did tell Kym she was my second. Hey, Joe, it's always lovely to see you. All the best with the podcast.
Thanks,
Nice
Joe.
to see you, pal. I love to Diane.
And also on our Facebook and Instagram after the show, Rob Rinder will be answering all those tenant and landlord questions we didn't have time to get to earlier in the show.
Yes, and we'll see you tomorrow when Rav Wilding tells us how to make our home as safe as a police officer's.
And one of Britain's top doctors explains the winter weapon we all have on our side in the fight against COVID. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, bye.